Hey, Paul, I'm good. Oh man. Oh, hey, what's up, Ruiz? How you doing? How you doing? So, it's getting a little business to a curl. So, I have been working a bunch on trying to get some other stuff like for the chat and things like that together. Um, if you're a subscriber, um, check out the new emojis down there. There's a couple of them. I don't know what they look like on the chat yet because I have not, you know, I just loaded them up today. And been working on the website today too, but didn't get to, haven't uploaded anything live yet to them, but we getting there. That one was, I hope you like them, man. I hope y'all like them. Cool stuff coming, I'm hoping. More and more. I'm trying to get used to doing this part of it. You know what I mean? I do appreciate y'all and what y'all do too. So I want to make it worth your while as much as I can. You know what I mean? Pardon me, I'm just getting my chat pulled up so I can see you closer. Ah. Hey, Roth, how you doing? I'm glad y'all like them. Glad you like them. Yeah, try them emojis out, man. Feeling good about it. Okay, so did go out and make a purchase a couple of days ago, and try to do something about it. Try to get it cleaned up so we can make it work in here. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. Ross, I think I did say hello to you. If I did not, I apologize. Good evening. All right, so let's swap one of those desktops. And I wonder if what if we just don't put a desktop on for now? What if we just drop the tool on this thing? See what that's gonna look like. I also broke my handle. Um, That sucked. So I gotta order a new arm for my camera. So that's gonna be weird. Let me take these couple screws out. Oh, Belvedere, come here, boy. Who else is joining us in here? Is Chilly and Windy there? Can't sleep either, blonde cowboy. How you doing today, man? If they're dealing with that weather still, or is it getting any better for y'all yet? It's actually getting pretty nice here. But we, quite frankly, didn't get a penny of what you guys got. So, set that vice down, out of the way. So, I don't know jack about either of these machines, so we're going to find out together. Or if you know, you can tell me. But we're going to start with the one that seems like I'm going to like it a little bit better just because it has a variable speed control and not just a high and low. And I think that's going to be more useful. Generally speaking, that's a more useful feature. The other one just has like a high and low. And this is my very, very first scroll saw. And it is 1,000 years old. So it's got these little blades, rusty blades stuck all over it. I guess they get magnetized or something. And there's a magnet. So I'm going to put that to the side for now. Turn it on its side and see if there's anything in particular that looks troublesome. Before I do anything, man, it's been outside. Oh, it's been in a garage. Look at an old caterpillar nest, and there's an old wasp nest. I'm going to just scrape that stuff out from under there. And don't think me a dirty scoundrel. I would be turning the vacuum on right now, but my family's asleep, and I'm going to try to keep this as quiet as possible, at least low machine sounds if possible. And wet vacs are loud. But I kind of don't like bug stuff. What all that brush is going to do. Used to call those dirt divers nests back in the day. Hope I ain't breaking nothing. They ain't been. We turned it on, so I know it works. I don't know how well, But I do know I want all that stuff out of there. So I'll come back with the wet vac. Give it some more action. Oh yeah, definitely got to put the WD-40 on it, man. I always thought they would be them suckers low key childhood trauma activated. I got it. I get you. I'll tell you, man. One of my gifts in this life has has to be that. Hey, Shoops, how you doing? How you doing? That Bill? I always thought they was being them suckers in my childhood. So when I was one of the weird things about me is that I imagine disasters. In almost every scenario, I imagine disasters in vivid detail, and I don't know why. But it makes me aware of danger, like immediately in almost all situations, and keeps me pretty quick on my feet. Well, one day I'm going up the ladder. I was a young roofer at the time, and we knew there was a wasp nest or some sort of bee nest, and we'd seen it the day before. So we were out there that morning, and when it's early, it's chilly, and the bees or whatever are a lot less active. They're a little bit more sluggish, a little bit more docile. So you can kind of get away from them before they get too riled up if you see them. And that day, we go over to see about them, and I'm climbing up the ladder to deal with these things. And I don't know how much you know about bees and such. None of them like buzzing sounds. None of them. And I'm going up this ladder, and I'm with this can of spray, and I'm scared because I know they're there for sure, and I'm not sure how aggressive they're going to be. And I get up there, and they are silent. I don't hear anything in the little hive thing, and I'm like, oh, I might be able to just do my thing and get out of here. And I even went to the trouble of turning my cell phone off just in case, because, if it went off and woke them up, riled them up, I don't know. But I turned my ringer off when I went up there. I got to the top of that ladder, and that phone buzzed. And the dumb bees came flying out of that thing and started just pelting me. Just bow, 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 bow. And I don't want to scream. I don't want to panic. I don't want to do any of those things. And I'm just climbing down that ladder, one rung at a time with my teeth clenched, getting absolutely mangled by this swarm of bees. By the time I got to the bottom of that thing, I'd been hit like 8 or 9 times. I went straight to the truck, to my truck, and drove home. I was like, well, that's it for me. That is it for me today. I drove home. I've been stung quite a few times by the bees and hornets. Golf clap for you. OCD perfection. Unfortunately, that's how I found out I was allergic. Got hit by one and woke up and found out I needed an EpiPen or that. Oh my God. That's crazy. Man. I'm glad you found out though, at least. My brother-in-law is allergic like that. So we get very nervous when stuff starts flying around him. Now, I've been very fortunate in that I'm not really allergic to nothing that I'm aware of. Nothing that humans in general aren't allergic to. Now, there's a lot of little adjustments, and looks like most of them are either knobs or they're set up for a little hex or Allen keys. So that should be pretty easy to find fittings for all of those. I'm gonna just open everything, loosen everything, close everything, just make sure everything's good and tight. I don't think I want to open this up and deal with any of that stuff just yet, unless something seems wrong. But I am going to do a fair amount of scrubbing on whatever I can reach. Before I even get to disassemble. That's good, that's better. If nothing else, that'll slow that rust down. The good old WD-40. And who wants to get into a new tool and be shaking rust off everywhere while you're trying to build something cool? Now, if you know anything about these things, it'd be great if you'd stick around, because I don't know jack. Like, I don't know nothing. I also ordered some blades for this. I hope they're the right ones. It said that the ones that I got seem to be functional with both saws that I got, so that might turn out to be good. Just some WD-40 and a wire brush, and just hitting whatever I can. Get whatever rust I've got off. Get whatever metal I've got fresh. It would have probably been good to have some Scotch-Brite pads, but I don't think I have any. You don't use them all that much in contracting, so I don't really think about getting them. Usually when I get them, I'm doing something to the truck, like paint-wise. All right, so this little dealie, let me get that out. So this moves up and down, right? Oh, it seems stuck right now. Oh, okay. Got some rust in it. Tighten that up, hold it up high. Man, I'll tell y'all, I have been spending a lot of time working on the site. A lot of time trying to get some things together, maybe work some situations where I can get some kind of sponsorships. And I talked to a guy today that may be able to get you guys some great deals on some good tools. So we're gonna see. He's gonna get back to me, but they did reach out, so that's a good sign. Because man, it'd be nice to be able to do this in a capacity that I could, do it and full time it. That would be incredible. Because, you know, just to do it at all, you got to invest a lot of time. And it's really fun, but money is pretty fun too. So can buff. If you get a tabletop grinder that can take a flapper disc or a handheld and soak it and then buff them oily clean. Refurbish it basically, Wes. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep working it, a little bit at a time. The thing about it is, I'm not super hurried about new things. I do realize that it takes time to learn a new thing, actually learn it. So I'm pretty slow going about stuff like that. And what I've learned is that when I'm cleaning something, it's a fairly intimate affair. So I get to know the equipment a little bit. I get to know all these little levers and buttons and things like that I'm unfamiliar with up to this point. And some of that just sort of attaches to my memory and helps me understand how this machine functions. So if something does go weird, I might have some clue as to how to go about fixing it. My baby's still up there walking around. We watched some junk TV and took an extended nap. Then we both woke up. But she don't do woodworking. Yeah, I think it'll be good. Uh, yeah, it's basically just been sitting. Um, but this WD-40 and just this little bit of effort, I mean, it's not getting shiny. But all that little debris, that little stuff that looks like bad pitting is just kind of turning out to be some rust, some dust, and that's about it. So I'm grateful for that. Flip it back over on this side. Because over here I can see some more stuff. Like another little arm under there. I didn't realize these things had two moving arms. I don't know what I thought they did. What's funny is when I do stuff like this in my mind, I'm thinking pressure washer, right? I'm like, oh yeah, that's how caveman contractor I still am. Like I throw a pressure washer on that thing, knock it out. So this knob seems to make it. Let's see what that knob does. Adds tension, I guess, yeah. or not. Like that, just let go. So there's an opportunity to see what that is and how it works. What is you and how you work? Mm. Hope you can get a good enough look at what I'm doing. I'll go ahead and close this little thingamabobber. So we were at 60% subscribed. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Thanks for that. I'm going to turn this down so you can see a little bit better. Evening, West. I'd be getting the midnight cereal out, but we're out of milk. Now I got to find something else. What you up to? Oh, Fatty. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm cleaning up this thing. I bought it, and now I have it. It's got a twin. The other one's a Delta. This is a Craftsman. This one has a variable speed. The other one has 2 speeds. So, how do I get this out of the way? And why is it even there? Without no. Oh, threw that on the floor, didn't I? So, does this come off? Insane. I didn't get instructions with this 75-year-old tool. Oh no, don't tell me I left my toolbox on the back of the truck outside. Don't tell me. Do not tell me that I don't have an Allen key in here. Do not tell me I don't have an Allen key in here. I will be upset. I will do what I have to do, but I will be upset about it. There is no doubting that. Let's see. Sometimes I'll throw some scrap Allen keys in here. Let's see if any of them fits. No, not that one. That one was too close for this one to fit, but I gotta try it. Nope, too big. Is there another way? I also have a couple of hex bits and some star bits, and sometimes those work. And boom, boom. It worked. Worked like magic. Worked like lightning. Oh, so delightful. Oh, so delightful. Don't worry, I won't tell you that the Naked Super Bro. Wait, what? Hey, Pilato. How's it going? How's it going? Hey, we got new stickers. Ruiz, I can't even tell you how happy that makes me to see you posting them stickers. I'm waiting on one more address to come in. And if it comes in tonight, I'll be mailing everybody's stuff out tomorrow. If it doesn't, I probably will still be mailing everybody's stuff out tomorrow. I've got a automotive day tomorrow. Gotta get my wife's car worked on. I'm gonna keep trying to turn this thing around where you can see what I'm doing. Again, I got a different camera situation than I had, so I apologize about that. All right, that one's a little tighter. Mm-hmm. Put that on the old doojamahicke. I love a ratchet and screwdriver. I swear I do. I do. Just turn it a little bit. I'm going to watch that come out just so I can see how it goes back in. It just seemed like it pulled straight out, like, and it looked like the blade was forward, the teeth, I mean. So I'm going to wipe down some of this stuff a little bit before I put it back together. Maybe I won't sling as much WD-40 about. And then I won't get as dirty. The blade won't get as dirty. The tool won't be, you know what I mean? Put a piece of wood on there and get all kinds of junk on it. That would hurt my feelings, sanding WD-40 out of the Wu-Tang pendant. Gasp. Egads. Don't forget to hit that like button or that hate button if you don't like me. I mean, be honest with yourself. You know what I mean? Be honest with yourself. It's far more important than being honest with me. Okay, this thing has a lot of little adjustments. There's one right there. And it seems important because it doesn't look like it's going to let that blade be straight without moving that over. And it looks like, I could be wrong, but on the eye test, it looks like this ought to work. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It works. Come on. Don't do that, though. Oh, come on. I think that did it. There you go. There we go, WD-40. So that's going to let that adjust. And then looks like we also need to adjust this thing. That's looking cocked. Okay. So now also that, is it pushed? Do I need to just bend that? I don't like bending stuff. There's another adjustment here. Let's try it first. Oh, I can't tell if I'm tightening it or loosening it. Because I'm working, you know. Ah, there we go. There we go. So my goal is just to loosen everything up, not take anything apart just yet. And then try to adjust these things to what they should be or what they could be. But these aren't lining up, I don't think. I think they should. I think this and this should both be somewhat in line with that blade. wasn't bent before. It doesn't look too far off. I'm gonna just get it back as close as I can see. Tighten that down. And now I gotta figure out where that blade goes. And we'll check these new blades I got and see if they're the right ones and if they will work. Or if I've even got them down here. Where they at? Where is my box of stuff that I got in the mail today? Where is the box of stuff that I got in the mail today? It's all right here. Woo-hoo. Thank God for the WD-40. Hey, Bitty Grooves, how you doing? How you doing? Wes is the best. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. You are the best. You are the best. Let's go ahead and open this up. See what we got. Pop these few open. See what we got. I'm gonna have to plug this in because I'm not gonna hold the charge all of the night with this one. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me late night, getting my tool put together. Starting to believe you, Ruiz, about this thing maybe just being dusty. These have a little T-clamp on them, man. These do not look like these. But I don't know if these had the right ones on them. What I do know is that the length seems to be similar. Is that? Let me get one out. Let's see. There might be some sort of universal situation. You know what I mean? You never know. All right. Top and the bottom are identical to each other. They're not identical to this thing. It also looks thinner, like the old blade looks thinner. But we do have the old blade, so we'll try this thing out. If it don't work, we'll put that old blade on there and try to cut something. There's a bunch of those little old blades, but they look rusty to me, all of them. It came with it, so I don't know if I trust that too tough. I'm gonna see if there's a place where this thing is. I'm gonna drop down and get its eagle on. See if I can just. There appears to be like a little T right here, and that usually means it goes inside of something, right? So we're just gonna see if it will in this scenario. There's something. doesn't seem like it's set up for that. It seems like just something that pinches, but but there certainly could be. I'm sorry, I just need a bird's eye for this thing. Wish I could take that whole thing out of my way. I may just take this completely off. Hopefully I won't drop some little important cotter pin. All right. It does have a little hole. So that does matter somewhere. Oh, that's just the hole for the screw and nothing else. So it can't be that you've got to pull this free every time. I wonder if they can just go behind it. If that little screw goes in, and this is just the thing that's behind it. Then you tighten the screw. Wish my barn was closer. I could be working right now too. Oh, John, I'm sorry, man. It is nice to have my shop right downstairs. That is a fact. It is a blessing. This get me any closer? Maybe. Okay. So yeah, I'll move that there. It lets me push that down. It doesn't let me push it down low enough to get to that though. That might mean that's in there the wrong way. Oh my gosh, this thing is in the way quite a bit. So I think this is not the way. I don't think you got to go behind it. You just got to pinch it. I've been fortunate to drop that in very reachable places twice. I do have to consider that this may, in fact, just not be the proper fit, but at the same time, I may just be able to nip off these two little pieces and carry on anyway. sorry if I'm boring you, but I am completely learning a whole new machine right now. It ain't that bright, turns out. Turns out. I mean, people have been saying it, but I thought they were being mean, you know? Because, you know, ain't that bright? If we can turn that. I think maybe that little nipple right there is a stop and not a pin. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. But you know, like I say, cleaning the machine sometimes will give you some insight on it. See if that'll turn. That's the wrong one. Oh snap! I'm all up on my mic. Does that go through there? Yes, it does. I'm just learning all kinds of stuff as I go. So that might. Does that even go through there? Is it capable of going through there? No. I was wrong again. I was wrong again. I can't wait to mess up and get it wrong again. I'm gonna pinch these off. Hopefully, I got my needle nose pliers nearby. Oh no, I cleaned up. Put them in the toolbox. Toolbox in the truck. Let's see what else I got. Gotta have something that can just snap these little things off. Try the multi-tool. That is a pin. But I can pull it right out. Seems like the same for the bottom one. Just pull that right out. Got my shirt all dirty. Disgusting. I swear, man. The kids are the best. Bought this tool for me. Jeez. Gotta be 10 years ago. So seems like if we just go this way, loosen that up, drop that blade, pass it all around, lyrics get hard, quick, cement to the ground. And then for any MCs in any physical state, right? Psycho. Dates. Because my producer slam. My flow is like bam. Jump on stage and leave a dent in it. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. There's that. And we gotta figure out how to attach at the bottom. Equally distressing. So I'm loosening another identical set screw on the bottom with another little weird pin. Push the blade in between those two. Turn in the set screw. Do not know how much torque I'm supposed to put on these. I would imagine if it was a lot, it would be a mechanism to keep it that way. It's lining up pretty good from there. I'm going to go ahead and tighten that piece. Those blades will be thicker than standard pinless. I hope that's a good thing. Now I'm just trying to make sure that none of this is going to obstruct the blade. And I'm just trying to imagine this movement because it looked pretty wild when I saw it in person. So I want to make sure all this stuff is locked in good. I don't want nothing to fly off. And kung fu me unwillingly. That's free. On. Got this other thing down here. That's the first thing that hopped out of reach. It won't be the last though. Why do we have to make noises to move now? What the heck, man? Not cool. Not cool. That's good. That's good. This was all the way down. So I'm imagining that's going to bring some tension to the blade. Does feel firmer, but the weird thing is you look at it, that blade is not center to that cutout, and there'd be no reason for that cutout to be there and not line up with that blade. So I'm not sure what the adjustment for that would be. That seems like something that moves the whole thingamabob or something. But I don't know. Maybe something to adjust under here. I can adjust this plate. It was not on 90. I believe it is now. But look underneath here. Is there something that lets me shift over? Don't know. I don't see anything that lets me adjust this plate left or right or that arm. It does look a little bit twisted. A little bit. I'd be hesitant to muck with it, but at the same time, if it don't look right, possible that it ain't right. Oh, I almost spilled out the back of my desk. So let's see, this right here is another adjustment. What if I just try to run the machine before I start messing around with it, right? All right, this is a pull-on device. I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna plug it in. We're gonna find out together. Me and your buddy, babe. All right. Just pull on. That ran like butter. So I'm pretty happy with that. I don't even know what I'm gonna cut. Yeah. I'm just glad the machine works. Jeez. So I don't think I'm gonna do anything with this. I know I'm doing it backwards and opposite, but I want you to be able to see. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, you pull it on. All right, so I think you're supposed to set this thing right here to let you hold your material down somewhat. I think you feed this way, obviously. So let's try it out. Pretty smooth. Does let me know I probably should lower this a little more. So I'm gonna have to get used to that. I wonder if how it does without any of that. I just hold it down. Not nearly as good. Let's see what it does. I actually push it through with purpose. Oh, it definitely needs that. Broke that. Mm. Now, I was at on Echo Woodcraft Live. He's a master of these machines. Um, and he was telling me that there are blades that have a down cut and an up cut, and then there are blades that have teeth that are further and blades that have teeth that are closer, and some are better for different things. And this seems to have quite a variety in here. These definitely are heavier blades, and these are much finer uh, blades. So there's a variety. So there's going to be some learning curve, and there's going to be some education that's got to happen with this thing. But we know it works. Um, Now I just have to learn how to use it. But that was pretty gratifying that it worked that well right out the gate. And it's a smooth, quiet running machine, and that is also very exciting. So we're all unplugged, so we're gonna clean it up some more. We're just gonna throw some WD on it, clean up that deck too. Should have got me some goof off, because the last thing I want is my wood dragging across rust. It ain't the last thing I want, but it's one of the things I don't want. Okay? One of the really not wantable things in my life. Have I ignored the chat long enough for it to be mad at me? Gonna head to bed. Have a good night, everyone. Hope you get some sleep whenever you do. Thanks, Fetty. Hey, Jess, how you doing? Hey, Rob, still hanging in there with me. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So we just maintenance and some stuff. I appreciate y'all who will come through even when I'm, you know, not doing anything particularly exciting. I do enjoy your company. And hopefully soon I'll be able to make it worth your while some form or another. These old tools, man, this thing is probably old as me, but it just fired up just like it's an old Chevrolet or something. So definitely gonna clean it up. It's a cast iron base on this thing. Looking for a date, but I don't see one yet. The more I clean it, it's in good condition. It's just old. Doesn't look beat on. Just looks it's sat in the corner for a long time. I might get some goof off or something on this later. Definitely put the foot back on it. What is that? That's some sort of buildup. Look at that. Like next to that motor, that white stuff. I don't know what that is. Doesn't seem like a thing that's supposed to be there. Man, there's a magnet. Pretty heavy duty magnet right there. Whatever this stuff is, it's hard. Like plaster. Oh, there's some bugs that lived in there. There's some sort of something that lived in there. Gotta get out of there today. Make sure it wasn't fighting back. Yeah, that's some kind of nest. It made like a white plastery substance. Somebody in the chat's gonna be like, "What's that's a Balinese muskrat roach?" You're in extreme danger. You and your family get out of the house right now. All right, let's just dump it out in the trash right here next to us. Okay. The cavity is clear. Cavity is clear. And I got a working tool, man. If I can get that other one working, who knows, man? I might do a giveaway locally. Well, clean that bad boy up and get my money back. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? We'd have charged more for this if it was cleaned up. That's for sure. Where am I located? I'm just east I'm west of Atlanta. Can you switch this little plate on your blade clamps? Uh, maybe. Maybe I can. But like I said, I'm unfamiliar. This is the first time in my whole life I ever turned on one of these tools. So um, I wouldn't be the most educated on it just yet. But I am going to be doing some looking, some investigative research. Because I don't want to make a bunch of mistakes. I don't want to wreck the thing early. Wish I was more insightful on this. I wish I could tell y'all some cool stories about it, but I don't. This is my first one. I'm super stoked to have it. In Charleston, South Carolina, oh yeah. Burning Stable Forge. Man, I've used a lot of tools, but never used a scroll saw. Me either. This will be a first for the both of us. Yeah, absolutely. But it fired up. It cut. Um, I may have to play around with different blades to see what does what, but this thing seemed to work pretty good. Like nice and smooth, nice and quiet. Um, my wife didn't stomp on the ceiling, so I guess that means she likes it too. But we're gonna make something of this thing. We're gonna make something with this thing. I don't know what yet, but I think it'll help us save on some of the sanding, so we don't have to burn things down so much on the sanding disc. We can cut some of it and then just sand out what we need, do the fine tuning with it. We'll find something good to do with this thing. We got mallets to make. We got gear to put together, and I ordered a bunch of new wood. So we're gonna make some cool stuff. I think. I hope. So like, subscribe, do all the wonderful things. And yeah, I'll be back. I got to drop kids off at school in about 5 hours, maybe four. So I guess I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. I was very excited to get this thing going today, and I'm very excited that y'all were able to hang out with me while I did it. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks, Fetty. I know you're not here anymore, but I appreciate you. Thanks, Bearded Grooves, and thanks to our new friends. Oh man, squinting my eyes up. Burning Stable Forge. Man, we hope to see you again, Burning Stable Forge. And let me get up out of here. Like, subscribe, do all the stuff, because we got a lot of wood blanks back there, and I think we can do some cool stuff with them now. So we're gonna split some more stuff up tomorrow. I got a couple more saw blades left to make some knives out of. We might do that, but we also might be in there mudding that bathroom up. My lights came in today, so I can go ahead and wire up my lights in the ceiling, and I can put the drywall up on the ceiling. I'll show you real quick just because you're here with me right now. So we got the waterproofing done in the base of the shower, and we got all the drywall done in here, except for on the ceiling. But we got all our wiring up there. We just didn't have our lights. We had one light too few, and then I decided to change up, and I'm gonna put two lights in the shower, vent fan just outside of, and then three lights across the ceiling here. See if we can brighten this thing up. And this is going to be a pretty big shower. I changed my mind and decided I am going to put niches in here. I'm going to put them on this side. I'm going to put two long elongated ones, and I think that'll look nice. And yeah, and I'll update you on all of that stuff too as we go. If I do that, of course, I'll do it live. I gotta clean a bunch of stuff out of here so that I can just bring my wet saw in here and just cut. Like I got a basement floor, concrete. I should just be able to work in here. Um, but my family stores all that junk down here. But my family's also wonderful. So give and take. So I'm putting 4-inch cans up there. I'm going to use the fluorescent ones. I'm going to use the ones that you can change the temperature of the bulb and go from a yellow light to bright blue light. I like blue light personally, um, but I like the option to be able to change them out. But yeah, as soon as that drywall gets in there, it's going to feel like I'm ready to run on that tile. I'm going to just go grab something and put it in there. Good night, Beer Grooves. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks, Burner Stable, for hanging out with us. Everybody else. Jake, what's up, man? I give you inspiration. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Y'all give me inspiration to keep going and keep doing this stuff. Um, we got this thing working. I mean, it wasn't broken, but we got it cleaned up. And now we just got to learn what to do with it, make something cool out of it. And I'm going to bring you along with me. Uh, Mostly because I don't know what I'm doing and I might need help. Y'all have been so helpful the whole way. So, man, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all of you. I'm gonna let y'all go for now, but I promise I will see y'all soon. Um, been having a great time getting the shop together. Been having a great time getting that bathroom together, um, and getting some of the business of this YouTube together and some of the business of the website stuff together. So I am going to be doing some of that stuff. It's not very viewer friendly. Like sitting down at the computer is not going to be fun for y'all to watch. Um, and illustrating things are probably not going to be fun to watch. Photo shoots are not going to be fun to watch. So I'm going to probably do all those things and do them without you so that you don't have to suffer through it and I can go faster when I don't record. Um, but just let you know that we got a lot of stuff coming for the channel and I'm doing a lot of stuff for you guys. I am starting to take the monetization seriously this year. This past year has been about just starting and getting the channel going and doing some stuff. And it's gone great and better than I had hoped. And now I feel like I need to be more responsible about the memberships and a little bit more responsible about the content, long form and such. And see if I can get this to a place where it pays my family back for some of the time it takes away from them. But I do enjoy it. And I'm glad some of y'all do too. So I'm going to get out of here. A special shout out to those who are members. Special shout out to those who are subscribed. I appreciate y'all very much. We're going to be here. Whether it's 2 people in here, 200 in here, we're going to be here. And I appreciate you. We're going to have a good time. West Desert. Y'all have a great night. Peace, peace, peace.